Hello.
Hello, welcome back to the Riga TechCast. And today we're doing something unconventional. It is raining and it is crazy. We are in the middle of the best city in the world, which is
Riga.
Riga indeed. And as always, I do have two great guests with me. So let's start with ladies first. That's what Latvians do. Marta, who are you? What do you do?
I help people to make more money, in
Oh.
short, and in all the possible ways, mostly creatives. So we do advertising, marketing, and business development. And we have worked with small and big. And for the last 8 years, I have been working with the United States in the casting industry. And previously, I was working a lot with e-com, with Magento, Shopify, etc. And now returned to Latvia to help the locals and not only to make more money.
Okay, and when you say we, who are the we?
We are above production and by Tobias teams. So it's designers, video guys, 3D, and business development specialists.
How big is the team?
Depends on the project, but in-house I would say we are 5 to 7 people. Oh my god! So,
it
yeah.
starts raining.
So yeah, around 7 people.
Okay, great. That's great. We'll get back to that.
That's what you do with the marketing people. You give them a cold shower.
Yeah. What about you?
Hi, I'm Rudolfs. For 8 years, I have been working in B2B marketing, mainly with the e-commerce businesses, retailers around the world. Also, mainly focused in USA, Canada. Let's say my journey in B2B is not very usual as everyone else because I started to work with the account management process, and later on it started to be like a marketing thing. So from the account management, I started to do B2B marketing. So I know both worlds, and I'm also a traveler, and right now I'm just freelancing and doing my best to help companies in Latvia to review their expert, see how they could generate something new, and go to market. So my topics is something else than casual B2B marketing, because I mainly will talk about technology, how you can scale with the AI massively, and make sure that the engagements that you do it makes sense and it sounds like a human. So yeah, that's shortly about me. That's what I do.
Oh, generalists versus experts, because I believe you both have touched kind of both sides. Where do you see yourself now? Where are you going? Generalist versus narrow expertise.
Yeah, well, personally, like if we talk about the experts, then kind of for me is the question: what do you mean by the expert? Is it like a T-shaped expert that specialized like in one direction, or it's like an M-shape like me, who has expertise both in the account management and the marketing? So basically, right now, how I see that people has so many interests, especially now with the AI, it's really hard to stand with one standalone interest. There is always a second pillar that you need to somehow adapt inside your life. So I have found my pillars. It's B2B marketing and the account management, and for me it's working quite well. And somewhere in the middle, there's me, there is AI, and so far it's working great.
Okay, so you're M-shaped.
M-shaped. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I believe I'm an expert who had to turn into generalist as an entrepreneur because you never know. And sometimes I have to design something myself or do some videos myself, etc. if someone is sick or the production team cannot make it. And so you never know. Yeah, but I would say that I'm an expert, but I had to become a generalist just to keep the show on. Yeah.
So do you enjoy?
Yeah, actually I do, and I like that I'm very flexible and I can do a lot of things. and I can do them pretty well. That's what I believe. And I'm very happy where I am.
Okay. How do you keep up, especially the M-shaped? Because being an expert in everything is impossible, and then M-shaped also is a little bit of a little dream because no one has time for everything. What is your formula? How do you keep up with everything? What's happening to be whatever which shape, but to keep up with the progress?
Yeah, I try to delegate a lot to the team, and at first for me it was very hard to delegate operational tasks because those expert tasks, as you say, it was pretty easy to delegate because I know these people. First of all, I know them for a very long time, and I have managed creative people for like the past 10 years. But to give away project management when it's like your gig, it was very, very hard. So I started to delegate, and we are introducing, of course, a lot of AI and testing it. And it's not easy in our industry because it's not as effective. For now, we can we are cutting costs for clients in some cases with the AI, but with the operational stuff, I wouldn't say that it's 100% helping us yet. So for me, team is the force, and a team who's very innovative, and they can add some innovations in there, and tech-savvy people. Yeah, for me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. First, I think you need to accept that you are M-shaped, because sometimes you are just thinking that you should be like an expert in one specific direction, and it first comes with yourself that you're accepting that you are doing many directions, you have many interests, and also it gives you space and room for other people to grow, and that's, I think, the best what you can see, and it's see as a person that your teammates are growing. They show up always with quite good work, and you learn from your people, and that's, I think, what keeps my warm heart. That's my magic formula for this.
Okay. If we get practical, how do you actually make it work? Learn from the team. What do you do?
So it's like a kind of exam. Every time when you also ask for your teammate to go for the conferences or seminars, there are requirements that you need to fill. Especially like what have you learned, how you pass this knowledge to everyone else. It's not just one man army that goes to go and explore the topic or whatever the objective is. It's always kind of getting this knowledge and sharing in between the team. So I think that works the best. The more you can delegate and have these people who you can trust, who can do this concept and come back with the results, it's great. We don't need to really ask for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marta,
Yes.
your special.
For us, I think the same, especially with the sales team and business development team, because that's one of our services as well, business development, and especially in Poland, since we have market entry department for Poland, where there are people who speak Polish, and that's if you're a business who has ever tried to enter Poland, you know how important it is to know Polish language, otherwise it can be pretty tough to enter. And so we're building our own best practice all the time, and practically it takes a lot. Not anymore previously to trust my salespeople, especially the Gen Z ones, because I have been in this industry for some while already, and of course I have those old sales tactics that have worked previously, and my team is constantly challenging me and asking these questions, and it's very important not to be a micromanager and let them do their job. And when you see that it's actually bringing in results, then everything's great. Yeah.
Okay.
To get more practical, if we want to speak about the AI, then a lot of people have their gadgets where they can record the meetings, in the conferences and so on. Basically, you can just upload all the transcripts to an AI, and you can just ask AI, okay, what have you learned from this project or from this conference, and that's how you can easily like do this process.
Big versus small. You can be a small agency, a few people where you can get your hands on pretty much anything, always be able to replace someone if there's a need, versus growing big. And I know you, Rudolfs, for sure have been in bigger companies where different things, different rules matter.
Different budgets.
What's your preference? Different budgets as well. Yeah,
yeah.
bigger money, more interesting money, maybe not. Yeah, what's your preference?
Well, at the end, let's say we are still kind of human, and we want to have a meaningful relationship. It's in the marketing, in the sales. So it doesn't matter what's your tech stack behind your marketing team. At the end, it's how you build very meaningful engagement with the people out there. Of course, you can do with the automation. You can train the AI. You can scale it. But if we speak about how B2B have turned lately, it's not what we can compare with B2C. Like, it's not like you are going to the shop and the more you click inside the website, the more personalized is this experience served to you. In B2B, it's more based kind of on the intents, on the signals, and I will explain by that. It is desire. It's desire when you understand if this person is ready to purchase something. And right now in B2B, we see similar signals, intents, where it's like, "Hi Rudolfs, congratulations on your 4 years in the company, on your blogs. I saw you visiting our website." So these intents, they are quite all the same, and it's just for right now with the AI, it's just something what is very dead. You cannot use that information anymore, and if you speak about the small agencies, they don't really need these intents anymore. You just need like a normal human interaction and engagement with the people, and with that you need ideas, you need the playbooks. That makes this attention. So this is quite large topic, but in short, what I want to tell that you don't need these intents, you don't need these software tools that cost you a lot. You just need very meaningful engagement. So yeah, that's I would say in a couple of words.
Yeah, Marta, are you planning to build an empire of 5,000 people?
I mean, yeah, you need to define large. And if you will open my portfolio or above production portfolio, you will see brands like Euroaptieka, Moller Auto, Rimi, etc. And we are all the partners that we are, I would say, industry dinosaurs, even, or coming to this label. And we have touched some really big companies. And when I was working in the States, I have some experience with Netflix, Disney, etc. And I really like the concept we have now that we are working with big clients. And for instance, I'm having a lot of international clients. For instance, international external affairs, Ministry of Italy and Poland and so on. And we don't have a lot of these huge clients, but most of our clients are pretty huge. And I really like this concept where we are now. And when there's like bigger productions or bigger projects, we are like hiring more people to provide the quality. And I believe that's why clients are choosing us, because we are providing the quality and we have pretty extensive experience. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then, are you planning to build the empire or
Of
stay
course,
small?
of course. No, it is of course, it's a goal of any person who's doing a business.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Well, in my world, it is. And but the goal is to provide the same quality, because I will be very harsh here, and I have seen it with my own eyes that a lot of really huge agencies, it's like a machine in there, and they attract those big clients, and they attract with the really nice portfolios, but at the end of the day some juniors are doing it. So that's why really huge clients prefer smaller agencies lately. So it's becoming a trend. And yeah, so I guess for me, and I'm totally sure for my partners too, the main goal is to keep the quality going. And we are not competing with agencies, like big agencies, for instance, in Latvia, where we are standing. If you will go on our Above Production website, you will see that we are friends with McCann. We are friends with Komunikācija aģentūra, etc. And they know us, we know them, and we're just exchanging experience. And for these agencies, the quality is also very important. So yeah, I think in Latvia, yeah, I don't think we have super huge agencies here, if I'm really honest, because I also have experience both with Matchbit and ScandiWeb, and but yeah, the main thing for me is the quality. Yeah.
Back to the studio.
B2C versus B2B. Both of you could have selected your area of interest, your customers, etc. What do you think? What's easier? What's more interesting? What is something what you would never do? B2C versus B2B.
Well, honestly, I've never been working in a B2C ever in my life. I just know it's way ahead of the personalization. It's something easy to track. It's not something that you can compare so much with the B2B. I like where I am, like the experience and expertise, and don't really see how I could work possibly with the B2C. It's something, I believe, something very unique, but right now I have built my ground just on the B2B business. Will that change anytime soon? Maybe. So let's see. I am not like a fan between between the both worlds. I'm like, one has pretty good things that you can leverage in terms of the client acquisition, more work with the ads, more creative. B2B world is more like enterprise, more like a communication, trying to build the attention, doing more fun together to get this deal sealed. In B2B world, it's enterprise world, and there have been cases where you can just do something good together with the client, and it can be something extreme. It can be not anymore like these boring dinners. It can be like a sports. I know that a lot of people, they have been doing sports together with their clients, going to the boxing or something else. So it's more fun. It's like more kind of creative, but it's kind of also narrow because there's just specific number of businesses with whom you can work. In B2C, maybe you might not have this personal relationship, and that's maybe I'm not in B2C because I miss that. I don't really like the scale, but I like the personal relationship. So yeah, that's how I will reply on this.
Okay, yeah.
For me, when it comes to clients, it's of course B2B every day, but a lot of my also enterprise level clients are B2C. So I am not in a position to choose, but I enjoy both. And part of my day is in the B2B niche when I have to manage some client relations, etc. And of course, some of my clients are also B2B. But yeah, I'm exposed to both, and to be honest, I have no answer to this question. I like where I am.
Both are good.
Both are good for me. And yeah, B2B like relations, etc. That's more like Rudolfs questions, and yeah, my team takes care of that as well, of course, for our clients. And when it comes to B2C, it's my clients. It's my clients B2C, not mine. Yeah.
What could be one thing for those who are a little bit like confused? What's the difference between B2B and B2C? It's you just sell and you just find clients and whatever. What would be one thing what you wouldn't suggest anyone to do in B2B comparing to B2C, or vice versa? Some huge difference in how you approach clients or something like that?
I think you have to understand what the person on the other side is looking for and what I value, at least for me. And for instance, in B2B, you have to understand that we are looking at entrepreneurs or like managers, etc., and they are always almost in rush, and all they care about is to make more money, and you have to keep it short. While I believe that in B2C we're working with consumers. Of course, on both sides there are people in B2B too, but yeah, we're more. I think we're, at least in my experience in B2C, we are working more with the experiences, etc., and they are consumers. They're looking for something else, not as in the B2B. But I think Rudolfs will be the best person to explain this.
Yeah, well, speaking about the B2B, it's right now how I see like a lot of agencies, especially like in who works with the digital marketing or IT, they still do it virtually, and they have very small or short interest to actually go and visit their businesses somewhere in the world, and that's the, I think, most painful point, that people cannot like get out from their comfort zone and actually invest in these events, in these experiences, that you can actually go and enjoy something together with your client. Because I think we have this mentality that it's better to stay away, maybe stay somewhere virtually, like do our job in the computer, but we miss out this unique experience. And that, I think, will make a good partnership stand out in B2B, that you do something together, that you go play the golf, you go for some actions, and you seek like this experience outside together. Because they come mainly in Latvia, yeah, because we have some kind of competitive edge in the pricing, in the expertise. But right now, kind of same thing can be offered to the client, same in the USA, who lives next to the door. So you need to stand out with these experiences and this relationship, and that's where I recommend a lot of agencies to invest in. Don't stay inside the comfort zone. Invest in yourself. Go outside. I'll go outside and explore. It will hit huge difference.
Okay. So the last question. It is allowed to answer with one sentence. Yeah. Answer is one sentence. What would be one thing or the main thing you would suggest to someone who is ready or willing to build business, to develop business? One thing, one sentence.
To develop a new business, right?
Yes.
It's very simple, and also first thing what came in my mind, love what you do. Just love what you do. If it comes from the heart, it will go.
Okay.
For me, it's less thinking and more doing. Yeah.
All in.
All in. All in, baby.
All right. Thank you for taking this interview with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.